Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for a pair of cursor maps. One is a mirror cursor. Well, I think they're both mirror cursors, but one is a mirror AC cursor, and the other is a mirror creeper cursor. So we have a dual mirroring. This world is perfectly symmetrical, so we decided to call in someone else to help you with the cursor. They will carefully copy your movements. Basically, it's mirroring. Two times as fast as any progress. So there we go. We got any progress twice as fast because we got two cursors. We have our little pool over here and our pool over here. The maps are symmetrical. So let's get our butt in gear. Of course, it is a cursor map. We will turn on the map indicator. There we go. Blah. There we have it. And let's go top down. So again, we're gonna be working on one side. I guess we'll work on this side. And the other side should just work for us. So I guess I should zoom out so we can kind of see what is happening. But we want to be on the move, of course. We want to get our lovely areas coated in this delicious foam. Get the foam party going. Because, you know, ain't no party like a foam party, and that's what our goal is to do. So get some foam over here, get some foam over there, as we can see on the right side of the screen. Can't point to it, because, you know, we got a cursor, it's going to be doing cursor things. Can't point to it, but it's going to be doing its thing, right? There we go. Ooh, we got everything we wanted there. We got all three of our little breeding grounds going, but let's start working against the creep. Ooh, actually, we can work really against the creep. Ah, yes. Let us go for the king of the hill, the mountain. Can we climb the mountain? Do we have enough power to climb the mountain? We do. We do. So let's just get this mountain covered. That way, that's working for us. Let's make sure these stay covered because we want those breeding for us. And then we shall now fight the split breeders. That's right. Oh, it's always a fight. But that's okay. We got time. We got time, you know? This is a fairly quick one, I believe, because it's two cursors working as one. We're taking twice the map. And what's also nice is the edges are absorber terrain. So all that excess creeper is just going over the edge, getting absorbed, not really spooking us or anything like that. Look at that. We're able to just gain more and more power. Now, my assumption is the other side is working. I'm going to assume it is. Let's just assume. That's a pretty decent assumption, I think, at this point. So let us keep our butt in gear, keep things moving, and realistically, once we take this corner, that'll take the rest of this side. I'm not worried about anything. I think we should start. Yeah, see, we took the other corner as well. I think we should start working on the main aisle. You know, the more power we have, the better. So we definitely want to start getting this thing going because once this is going, we're just having a good time, right? Having a ball. So yeah, let's get this out there. We could take a. Ooh, you should be covered. Come on. You should be covered as well. Come on. Stay covered. The more AC we make, the better for us in general. Ooh, can we get to this split breeder before the next shift change? It looks like we're getting at least some of it. Maybe not all of it, but we're getting some of it. We got a pretty good portion of it. Oh, that felt good. And we're able to take the rest. Oh, baby. And all that creep, because our cursor is down here, the creep is flowing in the other direction to the inevitable doom that is the edge of the map. Yes, it is doom over there because, again, it is absorber terrain, you know, and that's good for us because we're not going that way. And we will eventually, for sure. But for now, we're just sort of making sure what's ours is ours, taking it from them. Ooh, the wall pushback is happening as well. Do want to just protect this area, you know, we'll take it. Because again, all power is good power. I mean, you can never have enough power. I am a firm believer in that. Now, of course, what's the best way to assault? It's from the back door or, you know, this is the high ground. Both of which we are doing, right? Because if we take these tops, we're taking the high ground. And then if we take the tops, we can come in the back door, right? Because it's a lot easier for our AC to float on down, take it out from the top side. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now they are, of course, fighting back. I mean, they're going to do what they do. But that's okay. That's okay. Because we have both sides. We have the north and the south both being fought for. And looks like we're doing some winning over here. That's right. We taking them out from behind. taking them out, and they thought they were safe, but they are not. No, no, no. And that is basically the main island, right? I mean, realistically, they are getting a little breeding going on there, a little bit there, just that teensy-tiniest bit. It's gone now. It's gone now. And once we take this out, I think this is all of their breedable... Let's protect our top. Let's not let them do to us what we just did to them. No, no, no. So yeah, let's just finish this off. I think we should be able to round this out pretty well. This will just take the rest of the creeper breeder here, and I think that's it for the breeder. Now, that being said, there isn't too much in the way of, ooh, we let them get a footing again. See, there's our problem. We took them in the back door, but they just came back in the front. You know, it's a little bit of a shame, So we're going to have to, we'll take it back. It's okay. But we don't have that much in the way of actual breeding here. So we do have to actually take out some of this creep. It is a little bit of a shame, right? We do have to take it out. But hey, you know, once it's gone forever, because there's no more creep breeding. And beautiful. I think we have officially done it. Yes. I mean, this never got filled. Let's just fill it ourselves. It's just free real estate. And we might as well take the last bit over here. Just this little bit of land, this little bit of split breeder, which again, isn't too hard to take because it was just going off into the absorber terrain, so it never got like really big or anything. So easy victory there. Last but not least is this, and then the center, and that's the map, right? Once we take this out, take the center, we have indeed conquered this map. Very nice. Just a little bit right there. I don't know why, just wanted to do it. Just seeing the tops of the mountains dry up always makes me cry a little bit, you know. Just that little bit. But let's head our way to this center, right? We want to get there. I think getting there is probably best by just trying to cross and get into this little spike, and we can see both cursors. Oh, they're doing the work. They're doing the deed. And look at that creep just like melt from both sides. It's beautiful. And yes, we have then eliminated, I believe, everything. I believe that is it. That is the map. We will now be doing a cursor versus a creeper cursor once we complete this. But this was pretty good. This is pretty good. I feel pretty happy with how things went. I think things went pretty well. Let's make sure the tops. Let's just keep everything coated. You know, we'll get a little coating down there, up there, all the places. You know, we want this to be ours. Oh yes, we do. So this has been Cursor 12 Duplicates. Let's get to Cursor 13. Again, we're waiting for that. There we go. Rift jump activated. There we go. Did it in 650. Not too bad. Right there. Oh, so close. So close. But pretty good. I'm very happy with how we did. But let's get to the next one. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my. Oh my. That's right. It is Cursor 13 version 1.0 started versioning system, so very cool. It's a mirror cursor, and this is the creeper versus AC. Another map with an enemy mirror cursor that scales slower than ours. That's a very important fact. It scales slower than ours. The map is perfectly mirrored, so watch out for the spreading creeper. Do be aware of the emit cap. It might be able to help you out as well. So there is an emit cap that can help, but the real key is that the creep down here, AC up here, and it is mirrored. But again, it scales slower than ours. That is the biggest importante fact. So, where are we going? How are we doing this? What are we doing? And what do we want to do, right? Now, we can do shenanigans. Let's try shenanigans. I don't know how this is going to do. I don't know how well we're going to do for time, but we're going to try some shenanigans, right? Let's try and be shenanigan Atlanta. And let's get this show on the road. We need our cursor to kick in. The creeper cursor, I think, kicked in a little bit before us. Yeah, they're definitely a little bit ahead, which is a little bit of a shame. So they scale slower than us, but they were a wee bit ahead. Let's just give it a second. Let's let things sort of, yeah, you can see we're right here. They're much further. But that's okay. That's okay, because now we should be in a much better place. We let things sort of spread together. And we just need a drip drap to hit up there, and good, we did it. Now we have a little bit of breeding for us, none for them. And I'm going to let that spread for a second. I'm going to let that, because we're gonna use that as our starting point. Because now we're going to start down here, and move. So hopefully that doesn't turn to creep. Now, probably this will turn to creep and things like that, but hey, if anything we can avoid for them getting creep out of us, I am for it. Now, one thing to note is the AC cursor, no matter what we do, we have to be spreading from AC. The creeper cursor does not have that limitation. Okay, so now we're going to get this. Now, with this, they're going to get this. So we might as well take it to there, right? We might as well at this point. There's pretty much no reason because, you know, it's just kind of going to happen. So we might as well do that. Fine. As you can see, they are starting to get up there, but they don't have that yet, which is good. The creep and AC are both about the same here. So, you know, that's sort of even. And now we're going to work our way to here, right? We're going to start just shifting along. Feels pretty good. Maybe we'll do some of this. Ooh, 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 ooh. We definitely want it to come from... come on. Do we have the capability? Do we have the power to move? I think we do. We got it. Okay, good. So our goal is just tap the top there, and that's all we wanted to do there. So very, very nice. Now that is spreading for us. It's not spreading for them, and that's the key. Again, we're trying to take things that they can't take. So we're going to let that spread just a wee little bit. And again, they have some breeding. We have some breeding. We have more, which is good. That is good. That is the plan, to have more than them. But of course, they are going to get this. We are going to get this, which is fine. Now, we're going to get this naturally. They will get it as well, but later than us. So again, just a nicety. Now, the problem lies, what are we going to do? So we're just going to overflow here. So we might as well overflow and take this. It's just going to happen. You know, we were overflowing, they were overflowing. But you know what? We'll take the corner. I guess, you know, honestly, no matter who wins, we're both going to be taking this. So let's just do... Ooh. See, the problem is, I had my cursor over there, and they've taken something before me, and I don't like that. So that's just bad news. And we might as well take this. We're just taking this. I mean, both sides are going to take it, but the key is we want to take this just so we have excess power. I mean, they'll have it too, but at the same time, from our perspective, it's just that much better. And I guess we'll just take the top here, because you know what? At this point, this is pretty much now completely covered. I was just giving it more time because, you know, they did not have as much of a presence. But now both sides kind of have full coverage, right? So we're still winning, though, because as you can see, this and this are not breeding. So we are winning that quote-unquote battle. And I'm just waiting for this to spread. So what we're going to end up doing is taking this, hopefully getting to, like, some of the AC spots, right? Like, honestly, even this, right? This is a pretty good AC spot to take. We take that. And again, our cursor technically is stronger. So if we do a little bit of pop you up, prop you up, prop you up, prop you up, we can start taking things without actually losing ground, right? Ooh, do not want, oh no, do not want. See, that's what happens when you... See, all it takes is the mouse to slip, like if you're moving it when it's unpaused, and they just get things. So that was a problem that I caused, and that's my fault, right? So that's entirely my fault. I gave them the top of the mountain, which I did not want to do, but that's okay, that's okay. We're going to start taking some of their goods, and hopefully keeping them from ours. So now our goal is to do little, gain some land, hopefully hold them back. Gain some land, hold them back, shenanigans. And as you can see, we are holding more of this than they are. And I think the final result is we're just going to move our cursor out, let that establish itself, and boom, we have gained some land that, or claimed? Reclaimed? I don't know how to put it. But yeah, we've taken this little zone from them. So let's see if we can take the next little zone from them. Yes. As you can see, they are encroaching. So now we're going to start doing our little let them build up, let us build up plan. So a little bit at a time. Again, our cursor should be more powerful for two reasons. One, I think we hold more land. So our cursor should, in theory, be more powerful. Although, at the same time, I don't know. It just says the cursor scales less, so I don't know what that means. But if you notice, we have most of this. They have very little of ours. Oh, baby, that's just what we wanted to see. And again, I think we're gonna let this ride out because the breeding time is happening. And with this breeding time, the goal is for ours. Look at that, it pushed into here. That got us another point, Alanes. So that feels pretty good. We're getting there, right? We're already invading, right? We're taking the points to them. Now, unfortunately, this is silly because I'm not holding this. Honestly, it's very silly because I'm not holding... I'm giving them something, right? And that's silly. I should have taken one of these back, right? We just take this back. Yes, whatever. But we took it back. That way it's just not breeding, right? It's lost on one side. We do have to do a little bit of shenanigans there and a little bit of shenanigans there, but we're okay. And now this is ours again. We will want to take it for sure, and we will want to take this for sure. So again, we're going to work our way over. We're going to take this while holding this time properly. Properly. There we go. Now we've taken it and we've held it. Very much nicer. Right, now we've taken it and held it. That's what we want to see. We want to go on another assault, and I think this is where we would like to do the assault. Again, this is now all ours, where we control half. And yeah, we're just going to go to the other half. It's a very beautiful concept. It's a very beautiful thing. So we're already going to build up some defenses and then start pressing in, right? Build up a little bit of a defense, press in further. A little bit of a defense, press in further. And you can see, especially because we're taking more land than them, or we have this backup, it's just good. It's just good for business, right? We're gaining without losing. So the question is, can we take the rest? And I think we can. I think we got it. So let's let this one sort of ride itself out. Again, this should just be taken out by whatever breeds there. That should be taken out by whatever breeds there. And then boom, we now have access to a just AC breeder. I don't even really care about defense so much. Okay, maybe I do. I do want some defense. But I don't care about it that much, right? Mostly I just care about taking that. And then Bazinga Bazanga, that should be taken, that entire area. It'll breed in just a second, which is great. So now we can work on the next. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Yes. And we'll get in and prevent. Fortunately, it was the breeding cycle. I probably should have waited until after the breeding cycle. Again, we'll just prevent and getting shit off. Oh yeah, that's right. So prevent, and yeah, I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. As you can see, every time I do stop, I do put my cursor over like this big zone on either side. That way, I'm letting the game or the AC spread without having any actual creep be entered onto the map, because that would be bad, right? That would be bad. So where are we going to next? It's the top of the hill, right? We'll make a little bit there, which is less than they have made. That way we already have our defense in place. I think that's actually probably the way to do it. Set up a little bit of defense first before you do your quote-unquote assault. And then, yeah, easy days. Taking the tops. And that will now flow down. That takes this entire area. All that's left is that one little breeder down here, which is breeding into the nothingness. We just need to set up our defenses, stop it, and then all of the AC is just going to win this side. Bazinga, Bazanga, we've taken basically home base, right? We're now where we started on the other side, but there's no creep on the other side. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So where are we taking next? I guess we're gonna go to the tops. Now this top, you really can't defend too much. It's just the tops, you know? It is what it is. Of course, as you can see, we did defend it a fair little bit, but yeah, it's there's no breeder here, so I don't really care. It's mostly just, it is what it is. We're just taking the tops. Now, I do want to get some defense here. We're going to defend this and go on the assault. Now we're doing some defensive assaulting. So defend, Assault. Now, the assault should go quick. The defense should be a lot slower because, as you can see, bazinga. We now have done it. We've taken that top. We basically have eliminated all of this. We have gained this, which I don't care if there's a little bit of drip and a drop there. And yeah, we're again pressing our advantages. So we're in a great spot. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna sort of flood this for a second, and then just take some of this, try and take out this, because this is just free power while some breeding was going on, right? Just a little bit there, and let's try and take this bad boy. Let's just get some defense in on the side, and take the top of. Ooh. Oopsie daisy. Oh no! See, all it takes is to be unpaused at the wrong moment and you lose it all. But that's okay. We caught this one in time. Whew. Okay, so all that's left is basically this, and this, that for the breeder. As you can see, the AC is just taking that out. There is no breeder there, so it's not like it's a big problem for us. It's mostly just the fact that, yes, it is a thing and it's happening. Oh, look at that. Look, that's gorgeous. Let's just sort of take all of this. I'm going to let that breed do its breed thing. And see, as I'm just moving this way, the AC is just taking it without my cursor even going over there. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. That's how we want to do it, right? There's so much AC now. There really isn't anything that they can do. We'll take this just to get some more AC breeding over here. But, I mean, realistically, we have taken everything from them, right? So, bazinga, bazanga. Let's not unpause and random. Oh, see, look at that! I unpaused and randomly moved my mouse, and now this is breeding again. So bad. Oh, that's okay. Look at that. We did it. We got through it, and all that's left is to get through this. Now, thankfully, we already were pushing against it, and look at that. See, we're able to cut through this. Their cursor isn't even on the map anymore. That's how weak their cursor is. That's how deep that AC is as well. So this should, in theory, be it, I believe, right? I mean, is that it? I mean, let's put our cursor out here just so that the creep doesn't spawn on anything. And did we do it? We did it indeedy duty. This has been Cursor 13 version 1.0. But there we have it. That is the Battle of the Cursors as well as the Help of the Cursors, the two maps. So very nice. I think we did pretty good. Again, I made a few mistakes. I'm sure you can do it a lot faster, but I think it worked out pretty well. I don't know how well that beginning little snake went. Maybe just taking like as much land as possible and then doing your little shenanigans back and forth earlier would be better. I don't know. But there we have it. Let's get out of here. The 9 minitos. Yeah, there's 7. So definitely could have been faster, but I feel pretty good about that. Ooh, 6 from Lex. Good on you. But yeah, had a blast. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.